Going live.
I'm out of
Hey
here.
guys! Down to the two of us. Alright, I think we are live. I'm going to turn on my gimbal here to make it a little less jiggly, so give it a second. Anything? Okay, hold on. I didn't turn it on all the way yet. And power! There we go. Except it's a little crooked. Let's see if I can adjust this. We got one thumbs up. Okay, we got at least 2 people in here. Yes, we are back to live streaming from our phone. Hey, Billy? Okay.
They probably can't hear you. You're outside. So.
All right.
Give me a second.
Okay, go ahead. Hey, Billy. Hey, Royal Crow Forge. Hey, Brent Leg. Yeah, we're actually doing something a little different this time. Hey, Jim. And we are building a crate for a big, some big fireplace frames that Roy just made this week. And we need to ship them out here soon, so that's what we're working on. We're out in our yard doing this as well. And like I said, we're doing this from our phone, so you'll have to let me know how it is, if it's coming in clear and stuff. We tested this last night. So yeah.
Why is it crooked?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I think I have it in the mount crooked, so let me turn it off and adjust that. It's gonna get a little wobbly here for a second, guys.
On.
Change of scenery, yeah.
Yeah, change of scenery. Hold on, we're on a gimbal here. Jessica didn't quite get it set up here.
Straighter. Ooh, mosquito.
Well, let's not do that.
It might be the other axis. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Depends on the mode it's in. Haha.
Hey there, everybody.
All right, let me see if I can.
We are on
pull
the
up.
cell phone this time around.
Yes, we are. Let's see who all is here. What the Forge? We aren't in the cave. No, we are not in the cave. We're outside of
Decidedly
it.
not.
We have it as scenery in the background. So, hi Frank Strock, Tommy Wright, welcome. Paul Fontanini, Hammer Time New York. Glad to have everybody here.
Yep.
Brent Leg says, just came inside, was trying to get some work done outside, but was getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. Yeah, we're gonna see if that happens to us. Might be happening. So yeah, here in Ohio we have tons of mosquitoes, and we live out in the country, and we have the direct sun. That way it'll be a little nicer. Okay, and adjust.
So basically what we're doing is we're making a crate. I've got some fireplace frames. We'll take you all walk about here in a little bit. As Crocodile Dundee would say, we'll take you into the shop. And I just completed some fireplace frames for a client that have to be shipped first thing Monday morning. So this way they will make it to their destination. Where's that destination at?
Texas.
All the way to Texas.
In Texas, yeah. This is actually...
For some reason I was thinking that was California. We talked to somebody recently from California.
Yeah, that was a different project.
Ah.
Yeah, Roy's done these frames before, but they've all been local installs. This is the first time we've had to ship one of these. So it's been kind of interesting figuring out...
This big of a frame.
Well, that big,
We've shipped some all the way to Switzerland before.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But this is the first one this big that we've had to ship. So.
Yes, I think...
Quite the undergoing.
As far as decking out a fireplace, I think this is the largest fireplace. Now, Roy's done some trim on the whole entire fireplace mantle, I guess you'd call it. But this fireplace is like 4 foot by like 2.5 foot, almost 3 foot, something like that. So it is big. Let's see. Mike G, welcome. Let's see who else is in here. Grayson.
Go ahead, you can talk.
Okay, alright.
Talk
Making
through
some
it.
cuts
It's
short.
gonna be loud.
Okay, go ahead. Alright, Grayson69, let's see, I was just scrolling back a little bit to see where we're at. Says, hello, Roy and Jess, my feed's buffering and I'm grilling baked taters and cheap steaks. Okay, well thank you for the update. Hopefully that clears up. As far as the weather is, I mean, we've got clear weather here, so...
What's going on?
Somebody said it's buffering a little bit.
Okay.
You'll have to, if anybody else is having buffering, let us know.
There's not a whole lot we can do about it. We're on a bit of a spotty cell phone plan here. So, we'll see how we can
make it
address
work.
that in the future.
Yep. Let's see, Jim Burns Jr., tell him I'm looking forward to that video on chisels if he is still looking to make one. So I don't know if you're talking to us, Roy,
Cape
do you know the
chisels,
chisel?
I think he means.
Cape chisels, okay.
I do still plan on making a video at some point on that. It'll probably be a quick one when I do get around to making it. There's not too many different styles of cape chisel once you got the basic form down pat. They're just wider or narrower in cross section.
If you need a hand, just let me know. I can
Okay,
hold it.
you keep talking.
Okay, all right, I'll keep reading
Doing
off
good, like
here.
you're doing.
Paul Fontanini, it's raining, it's bucketing down with rain here in southwestern Australia. Yeah, I actually was speaking to somebody on that has a family vlogging channel, and she's in Australia too. And it was interesting. She was telling me they were just getting ready to start school up, but that like right now it's like winter time considered for them, although mild. So it's like, that's interesting. So you call it winter break instead of summer break, you know. But I think that's interesting how the seasons are like that. Ben Toombs, what is Roy forging out of wood? A crate. Gonna forge some wood.
The best kind of thing to forge out of wood.
Frank Strock says it's fine here. Hammer Time, New York, no buffering. Good. Good. Glad to hear that. Rock Mike, that's a funny looking anvil, sir.
Hey, how do you all like this trailer? I just bought this trailer. It's a wooden trailer.
Yeah. It's gonna get a little wiggly here for a second. Let me flip you around. Ah, sorry, probably felt like I was poking you in the eye. Yes, we have a gimbal though, so it makes it nice and smooth. I can walk around here and show you. He's getting his mark scribed out there. Yeah, before he had a much smaller utility trailer. And this one has a lot more space for hauling stuff. Which has, he's put it quite to the use in the last, have you even owned it for a week yet?
No, I've owned it for about 4 days.
4 days, yeah. We've used it every single day to haul stuff, so. Yeah, Brent Legg says nice looking trailer.
Thank you.
Coffee's Forge, $10 super chat. Glad to see you all again. Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Mr. Coffee.
Sir. We appreciate that.
Let's see. Hello, Jason Sullivan. Mike G says, I'll be right back. Have company over.
All right. Come on back. We won't be on real long this evening, but we'll be on as long as the
battery holds out.
The battery holds out, yeah.
Which I was gonna, originally I was gonna say I could attach the battery mount to it, but I guess not unless I would have switched the phone over,
yeah,
so.
You don't want to do that.
That's alright.
It pulls weird on the motors. So.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That would be weird with it. Brent Legg, is this now Christ-centered ironworks and woodworking? LOL.
No. So this is a good point. I don't know if you're looking at me on that camera.
Oh yeah, you're in there.
So this is where you have to take and protect your ironwork from the USPS or the UPS, basically, and make sure that it's going to get to your destination and on time and in the right way. And we've done a lot of shipping. We've done a lot of shipping overseas, things like that. Different countries all around the world, and they take a beating. So what we have found is using wooden crates is one of the best ways, either that or metal. Even though you pay a higher cost, using a wooden crate is one of the best ways to ensure that your package will arrive to its destination on time. Now, and safely in one piece. Now, some people use, you know, just real thick cardboard. You know, you may want to, you know, a lot of times you may want to try to forego doing, you think, well, that's awful heavy. That's a lot of work to be putting into it, a lot of materials. There's little under $100 worth of materials after it's all said and done. Well, no, about $100 worth of materials just in this crate, but it's shipping over $800 worth of steel to a client's job site. Well, so say you say, well, I won't worry about it, I'll just put insurance on it. I have nearly a week worth of work into these fireplace frames that I'm shipping to my customer. So it's kind of hard to make back that time, even if you do insure it for a boatload of money, because you missed your client's deadline and you had to make another crate, make another set of frames, or whatever it is that you're doing, and that just doesn't pan out
Right.
very well.
Yeah, even if you're just using quarter ply, and it's inside of a cardboard box, that gives your cardboard a lot more integrity.
Yeah, so what we have here is we just have 1/4-inch plywood underlayment that I'm using here.
Oh, that one's... Oh, is that quarter? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You can buy this from any of your box, big
Hardware
box
store.
stores, hardware
Yeah.
stores, whatever you want to call it. You can buy this just about anywhere. And yeah, not else much to comment on that other than they're fairly easy to obtain. Gonna measure this out again.
Okay, make sure you got your measurements right. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna, I think Rock Mike had asked about the boxes over here, so I'm gonna show you these boxes.
Okay.
Just move this stuff down for a second.
Always measure 4, 5, 6 times if you're a cruddy woodworker like me.
That way you don't cut again, and then it's still too short, right? Yeah, so these are the little boxes for storage just over the wheel wells. The other one has some rope and things like that to tie stuff down, but yeah, makes handy, and even locks. I'll pick Roy's stuff back up here. Yeah, Kevin, you're right about that with the insurance. Yeah, if they don't consider it adequately packaged, you're right, they will not pay for your item to be replaced. Hello, Dana Maggiore. Brent Legg, I have the lid to the crate you all sent to my hammer hanging on the wall, and I use the rest of it as kind of a centerpiece on the table. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, those boxes are really nice. Oh, Brent Legg was saying he has our crate lid on his wall.
Okay, you'll have to remember I'm deaf, so I can't hear anybody that you're talking to or replying to over there. Joe.
Okay.
So if you'd like to share that information that you're talking to people on,
Yeah.
greatly appreciate it. I think we'll go see if we can borrow a... Hey, Dad! Do you have a sawhorse I can borrow?
Trevor Baldwin, hi. We are doing good this evening. Glad to have you joining us.
Hello, hello to everyone. Sorry I have not been communicating, but I have maths in the brain.
Maths in the brain.
Brain in the maths.
That's all right. We're like in observation mode. We could like peek over your shoulder or something. Drayson 69, then break out the board stretcher. Yeah, when you cut it too short.
Or the wood glue. Measure it 6 times and still cut it too short.
Hello, Rigid Ironworks. Granddad's Forge. Wow, it sounds like they have horses that can cut wood. That'd be pretty handy, huh? Except I think their big hoofs would be a little clumsy.
I'll be right back then.
All right, go ahead.
Parents didn't want to be in part of the live stream.
Oh, they're hiding. Well, in that case, I will just... Oh, he zoomed up. The funny thing is they put the little rotation button right there by the camera, so if I go to rotate the view, like it's like poking you. So, anywho. Yeah, so far the mosquitoes aren't too bad out tonight. Oh, it's drifting off. So yeah, I'm glad all 30 of you are here so far this evening. That's good. 40 actually now. And how is everybody's weeks going? Has anybody been working on any blacksmithing projects this week? You can let me know in the comments there and we can have a little discussion about that.
They've got another sawhorse they're gonna let me borrow.
Okay.
That's gonna make my life a lot easier. A
will.
lot easier.
A lot easier.
Be right back.
Okay.
Is it
Coffee's-
pointed at you?
Yeah.
Good.
Right? I gotta remember, I haven't used this gimbal since Quad State last year practically. It's really nice for walking. It smooths out everything. But then I can... So, what do you guys think of this live stream too? Do you like this being a little different? The scenery's kind of different? Let's see, Brent Legg. I'm in the process of making Mom a shepherd's hook. Awesome. Yeah, it's a good time of year for that. You can hang some plants from it, especially before the summer is over. Kevin McIntyre. I finished a really ugly hot chisel, my first one. Hey, well, you can only improve from there, right? So.
Or if you're like with me with woodwork, you can only get worse from here.
What the Forge says, I like the outside stream. Jason Sullivan,
Ooh.
Nice change of pace.
Well, I'm glad you all like it. This might be what you have to put up with for a while, so like for the rest of this year. Because there's sad news on the horizon there.
Trevor Baldwin, no blacksmithing because no forge, but weaving chainmail headdress. Well, cool. That's still metalworking, so that's pretty cool. Mancrafting TM, welcome. Glad you were able to make it to this one. Grayson 69, that's why I work iron. Oops, lost the message. You can't forge weld wood back together. Nope, that's just not a possibility, is it? This is an increasingly big scrap pile. Mr. Coffee, did we get any of the rain? Oh, lost a sawhorse. We actually got a little bit of the rain. It was actually, we were bringing these supplies home earlier, and we were going through by the interstate, and it started raining, and we had all this wood, and Roy's like, I don't want the wood getting wet. And we were able to, it bypassed us. It was over on the other side of the interstate, so, yep. So we came back, and it was all sunshine and heat. Brent Legg, haven't been able to forge too much this week. Too much rain here in West Virginia. Yeah, I don't know if we have a whole bunch of rain expecting or not for us in this area, but Mancrafting TM, that doesn't sound like a power hammer. No, it doesn't even remotely resemble a power hammer.
Maybe one of these days we'll do a live build of the power hammer.
Maybe.
A simple power hammer. Like a really simple power hammer.
Dana Maggiore, the wife had me make her a new plant hanger. Each one I make gets better and better. Yeah, practice makes perfect. Yeah, a subscriber sent us an email earlier today or yesterday, and he was talking about making, now I'm going to have a brain freeze. He said he was getting ready to work on a rose, but he was making a knot sculpture, and the first one took him 2 hours, and the second one took him 45 minutes. And I said, well, it's quite the increase of efficiency. So yeah, just being able to practice it and getting the processes down, it does go faster and faster. That's why if you're new to blacksmithing, it's really handy to make like 20 of something, you know, because by the time you get to the 20th one, you compare it up against the first one, and you're going to be better than you originally started out. Get your stuff scribed out there?
That's what I'm working on.
Alright, go flip it around for a second here.
So I'm cheating. I'm taking a shortcut of not having to measure again. I'm just using the one I've previously cut as a template.
That works.
Makes it simple enough, and I'm lazy, so it works.
I mean, we're not trying to go for cabinetry here, so good enough, right?
Cabinetry's not even in my vocabulary.
Yeah. The Pickled Hammer Forge, welcome. We are having a good night.
Yeah.
Brent Legg says, work smarter, not harder. LOL.
Yeah, it's been quite the busy day today. Much better line.
Susan Ellis, hi, welcome.
Hello?
Paul Ellis, you both made it here. Good.
What's that?
Oh, Paul Ellis, he had just said hi too, just before his wife. Corey Shire, I haven't seen that much green grass since the last time I was in Michigan in 2006. Yeah, it's pretty much Ohio for you. It's very green
Ohio's
here.
kind of renowned for it.
Do you want me to hold up that piece for you when you make your next cut?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Right there.
Just checking.
Go chase him with that camera.
Is he hiding?
Yes, he's hiding.
We
Get him, Jess, get him. That's my dad.
Where's he at? He's blending.
We got you on camera now.
But see, it's like the kids if we can't see his face, right? He's invisible.
Yeah. Go ahead, be proud. This is my naked father. That's a whole lot of man. Now they just censored us on YouTube forever.
You will never be the same. You're doing it wrong.
Am I doing it wrong, Pop?
Yeah, you're doing it wrong.
Ugh. Everybody say hi to my dad. This is my dad, Gary.
Hi, everybody.
So, he's retired and otherwise doesn't have to care.
I don't.
And he did build the little cabin over there, so right over there. So he does do some pretty good woodworking.
Show 'em the cabin.
Yeah, welcome
Oh.
over there and show Mom.
Okay.
Look out, Granny!
You
Here
guys-
they come. You're coming to life.
We're showing off the cabin. Oh, by the way, everybody said hi to you, Gary. Yep.
There you go.
Yep. This is, Roy did a video on this, I think, 6 months ago at least. But yeah, Ange and Gary built this from the trailer frame and pretty much built the whole thing from scratch. And the kids were in here playing earlier, so they, oh, hang on a second. I'm gonna give you the wider view. That way you can see. There we go. Yep. They even made some little hunting curtains and put in the windows, and they made their own screens, and it's a blue couch over here. Brent Legg, you'd live there. They do like to spend a lot of time hanging out in here. Like in the winter, they would come out and watch videos. This here actually drops down, and there's a TV, like a flat screen TV in there. And this is one of Roy's hand-forged basins. And they have a little stove here that works, and it runs off of propane. And yeah, some cabinetry, pretty much. Oh, yep. there's some dishes and stuff in there. But yeah, it is a really nice little cabin. So now you know if Gary picks on Roy saying, "Oh, it's wrong," that's that's what they were saying about it. So back to the blacksmith shop. So yes, this is a very active live stream. They got the tour. I said they got the tour of the cabin. Tommy, right? I make sure he's doing right. I try.
Thanks for your bye.
So did he tell you how to get it done?
Yeah, he gave me a good piece of advice that had I talked to him prior to my original plan here, I would have probably done. Basically, he said that I could have built a frame to go inside the fireplace frames that I could attach the fireplace frames to, and then screwed that 2x4 framework to the actual box itself, and then I wouldn't have had to put any packing material around it. It would have held it perfectly in the center of the box, but
yeah,
such is luck.
Well,
Here I am now.
here we are.
Make sure I'm about right. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it would be about right. Because that'll be the full width of that. Yep. Looking good. What else, hon?
Yeah.
We got in the stream now.
Let's see.
What
We
do
got.
they think? Are they enjoying it or are they hating it?
Let's see.
Either
We
way,
got
it doesn't matter.
42, 46. It's jumping around a little bit. 46. Hey,
46.
as long as it's jumping up, that's cool. 47. Let's see.
Good to
Tommy
have everybody
writes.
part of the stream.
Yes. Hi, Herb Page. Brent Legg says he would live in that little cabin.
It is a nice cabin. They did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
They did a bang-up job.
Jason Sullivan says this is an exciting one for sure.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
It is a little bit of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Tekran Maddox says if you play this backwards, Roy, you can title it as an unboxing.
An unboxing. That'd be funny.
Get 2 videos out of one, huh?
Yeah. Hey, I've been accused of doing that, trying to get 2 videos out of one before. It's like, no, it's just called one video went too long, and I had to split it up into 2. Because it was boring, otherwise.
Otherwise, 60 minutes of sitting and watching.
Yeah. You know, I don't care who you are. About an hour is about all my butt can take sitting in one spot watching just about anything. It takes, like, even movies are a little long for me. Full 2.5 hour long feature films
Oh,
are
yeah.
a bit long for me to sit around and watch a movie, so. I'm a fairly active individual, so.
Yeah, you normally get up once or twice during a movie. Tommy Wright says, I built me a forge this week, but it's been raining so much I haven't had the chance to use it.
Hang in there, Tommy. You'll get it.
The rain will clear.
What else we got going on?
Let's see. Herb Page says, tool time with Roy.
Tool time with Roy, the tool man, Adams.
There you go. For the Honor Forge, I'm enjoying. I'm late to the party, though. That's quite all right.
Glad you're enjoying it.
So far, we're 30 minutes in. The battery's...
30 minutes in?
Yeah, the battery's still above half, so I
I'm
mean...
surprised we were in it for 30 minutes already.
Yeah. It's because you've been working and I've been doing the talking.
About time.
Get my fair share of talking in.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. Drayson69, this is fun, but I'm famished. Gotta focus on the grill before we end up with scorched potatoes and beef jerky. We rarely get beef, so it's a treat. Well, yeah, you don't want to Go
Scorch it.
grilling it to smithereens. Techronmatic says I have a lot of woodworking footage and I need to try and turn it into some content. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't make you watch this, but we were like, well, are we going to do a stream? We're still having problems with our internet, so that's not going to work out. And I'm like, well, if I'm going to do a stream, they're just going to have to sit down and enjoy the ride of me making this crate. I had a tight deadline on this. It's got to go out Monday morning to be freighted, or shipped, if you will. So, killing two birds with one stone.
Yep.
Alright.
For the Honor Forge, the land is so flat and open always surprises me. Yeah, Ohio for the most part is pretty flat and lots of cornfields and soybeans.
Well, that's an odd development.
Is it not sitting on there very good?
Oh, no, they're not 4-foot sawhorses.
Oh,
They're like
little short
less
ones.
than 3 feet.
Hmm.
Just odd. Anyways. That'll work. One side. You guys are going to get a special treat this evening. If it lasts long enough, I'm going to do my branding of my crate. And you guys will get to see the fireplace frames. Even before the customer gets to see them. How about that?
Yeah, sneaky peeky.
About 10 apples. And there you go. Roy's already made his first flub up.
Oh no. I mean, I guess it technically doesn't. Well. What size is this cut to?
Uh-huh.
Is this, are you gonna, you could shorten these a little bit, the end pieces? Here comes Daddy.
Here comes Dad. Don't look, Pop. Don't look. I can shorten this one by one board, and that'd make it right.
Yeah,
Good thing about wood.
yeah.
Just keep cutting and making it right.
I can cut it shorter, see?
Cut it shorter.
My box is too big.
What do you say?
Yeah. Yeah!
He says oops. Kevin McIntyre, oops is right.
Just to heat it up.
Yeah!
Yep.
We can rebuild it. We can make it stronger.
Make it better. Oh. So what is the...
Can they even see me over here?
Oh yeah.
You,
That's funny.
you could put it in your mother's washing machine. She's always making things different sizes and different colors in there, so shrinking it.
Or that's why we bought an extra... Well, no, wait a minute. I was going to say we bought an extra one of those boards, but that won't help.
And that's on the outside.
You're showcasing your master carpentry skills tonight, huh?
I am definitely not good, sir.
I come over to suggest maybe you might put wedges in the corner for supports. Inside. Triangular wedges.
As long as it doesn't interfere, yeah, with the...
But, well, yeah.
Yeah.
True. You can do it.
He can do it. Here, go over this way for a moment.
Just want to know what dimension I want to cut it
Thinking
off
space. For the Honor Forge. Let's see, the news I had, I'm moving this month. The sale is almost
see,
fully
this is
through. Been working on
54 here.
clearing out
The
the
frame's
space for
only
my new
54
working
here.
area. Gonna need
Gives me a half-inch tolerance.
to have other stuff fixed before we move in.
Outside dimension.
That's exciting! Yeah, that's exciting news. Moving is exciting
Yeah,
and
that's
scary.
how I
Not that I've recently experienced that. We've lived here for
This was supposed
the better
to,
part
when I
of
cut
11
this,
years. But
I did a lot for the growth of this.
Coffee's Forge, you didn't mess
I
up
made
too
it
bad,
so
Roy. You
it's
just forgot to
this.
cut the edge boards.
Yeah. So I can cut this off and shorten it. I just have to make
Techronmatic, I'm
sure
planning to make some
that
of your
with
beads
that
for a
sitting
bracelet
in
for my
like
daughter
that,
later
I can
today,
use
Roy.
that
Been promising for a
and
while
it
now.
just-
Yeah, a lot of people seem to like those blacksmithing beads. They do look like fun to make.
It's in there. Were you making it where it fit tight in there? I want to see. I had extra dimension up, up top, basically.
Let's see, anybody else have any good news to share? Let's see, North Country Forge. Hello all, Roy and Jess. I guess the only burn you'll get today is a sunburn. Yes, sunburn and mosquito bites.
Yeah.
I don't know if the rest of you guys ever get these little They look like little tiny bees. They're called sweat bees. They don't actually sting, but we have a lot of those too. But at least they are better than mosquitoes because they don't bite.
Flies, whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm. Hammer Time New York, A Day in the Life album uncut. Or overcut. Heat it up.
Let's see if that'll work. I think it'll work. I need that.
Alright, looks like he's over there getting the adjustments made.
Make sure you don't leave any scratches on the front. Measure it from the back, Dad.
What did you decide to do?
35.5. I don't know. How tall is it, Pop?
I get the height, I get the width.
I need the height. The width's not going to work. That's tight. It's as tight as it's going to go. It can't be shortened any.
It's 53 wide.
I know. That I left a half-inch play left and right. So, how tall is it? I've got 35.5 here tight. I need less than that. If I remember right, it was 33 3/4.
Fernanda Chabel, hola to you as well. Coffee's Forge needs some chickens to eat up all the bugs.
34 3/4.
Yeah, but then they poop everywhere.
That will just do
We've
it,
had
buddy.
chickens before,
Right here.
and we have a
35.5,
tendency to
so
have
34.
weasels come along and get them, so
About
it's been a little bit though.
So
Trevor
3/8
Baldwin, when I get the headband done, I'll send pics. Cool. Yeah, I'd look forward to seeing that. Why not chickens? We actually do have, one of our shed spaces set up for chickens, and we even made a little door where they can come out and stuff.
What I'm going to do
And
is I'm going to
I don't know, we just haven't given it any thought lately. We did used to have a lot of farm animals, and we had sheep, and we had goats, and we had guineas, and we had turkeys, and we were kind of just a little country farm kind of thing.
right here.
But no, it's been a couple of years since we've decided to do that, but the kids would love chickens.
I'm going to cut 3/4 of an inch right here, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this interior.
Sometimes they poop eggs. Yeah, Granddad's Forge, that's true. They do put off the eggs. So yeah, maybe we'll think about that in the spring when it's time for chicks
And
again.
I need this to be a
We have I did have a pet chicken for a while.
So I've got to cut
A
off
22
this
long
board.
takes care of the weasels. That it does indeed. Yeah, they have, I don't know if you can see this. I'll show you here in a second. So our chicken pen is, it's back over that way behind this building, but you see this brownish building behind us. That's an old summer kitchen, and we have a tendency to get a lot of critters that like to live in there. Squirrels, the occasional groundhog, and the weasels. They seem to really like it in there too. And so I don't know if we still have any around here or not, but we do have a groundhog.
If I do, this gives me exactly 3/4 board there, 3/4 board
Royal
here.
Crow Forge. Is my name too much of a tongue twister?
Interior-wise, it's only going to give me, it's going to give me
Gordon Family Forge, it sounds like your house. Do you live out in the country too?
We're going to have that much play, about 3/8 play top and bottom.
Get this turned down a little bit. There we go. Penny Brown, I don't know if I said hi to you yet, but hi.
And the foam gets scooped down. And so I've got a basic
North Country Forge. It's official. I'm now a business owner. Awesome. That's good news. Yeah. That's seems like the paperwork process is kind of like a never-ending thing, but no, it's good. It's good to be legal and to have everything squared away as far as being a legal business. So instead of just a
I appreciate it, Pop. I
sole
appreciate it.
proprietor, which is fine. There's a place for that too. Why not forge chickens?
Are they making a bunch of unreasonable demands?
Oh, we were just talking about how chickens would keep down on the bugs, and so I was like telling them about all the farm animals we used to have and stuff like that. And then so we had weasels that would come along and eat our chickens, and Coffee's Forge said a 22 long would take care of that.
That it would, Mr. Coffee, that it would.
Jason Sullivan. I've got turkeys, ducks, chickens, and a couple hundred free-range neighborhood chickens. It's neat to watch the cat sleeping in the yard snuggled up to a rooster. That's one thing I haven't seen. I haven't seen a cat snuggled up next to a rooster. There was one year, it was actually, I was pregnant with our second child, and Roy's parents decided to, they got offered a whole bunch of chickens, like, I don't know, 60, 75, 100, somewhere in that range. And so they took one of our buildings, put a tarp over, or, well, it was kind of an open pen. They put a some wire over it, and they put a tarp over it, and they brought all of these chickens, and it was like 100 of them, and it was like literally like a day before I was giving birth, and then we had all those chickens that were supposed to be butchered right in that time period, and obviously it didn't happen right away, and they were just running around for several weeks. We had, yeah, the better part of about 100 chickens running around our yard then.
That was a nightmare.
It was. Gordon Family Forge, thank you for the $10 super chat.
Thank you, Gordon Family Forge. Appreciate that, brother.
Oh, and Billy Strong, thank you for the $1.99 super chat.
Yes, Billy. Thank you.
Ben Toom says, forged chicken sounds tasty. Stick it in the, stick it over the flame next to the, well, if you had a charcoal forge, you could do that, yeah. Hey, Ed Grey Wolf, welcome. Yeah, we're kind of having a different live stream this time. If you're just dropping in, we're about 45 people in here. Yeah, so Roy is building a big crate for some fireplace frames that he built, and they're supposed to be shipped out on Monday. And so we didn't have it done earlier. We were actually running around and getting the
supplies.
Yeah, we were running around getting the supplies earlier, and so we had to come down this way, and we didn't get to do it till now, so killing two birds with one stone.
And you missed me hose up. You just missed me hose up a whole bunch of measurements.
So it was reconfigured.
So it is now is going to be a lot tighter fitting grate. Who needs tolerances?
Let's see. Our Argois one says focusing on the screws Roy is using to make the crate. Sure, I can show you that. They're just I don't know, 3/4 inch long screws or something.
They're like a drywall screw.
Yeah.
If you use like a deck screw, this is what I have found. If you use a deck screw, it'll split the wood, this soft pine. You know, it's not like really good wood or anything, so if you use just a if you use a deck screw or something along that lines, it always splits it really bad. And so highly unsuggestible. They can do that. And I by no means, kids, ladies and gentlemen, men folk and women folk of all ages, am a woodworker. So therefore, you are seeing the most hill-jack way of probably cutting wood and doing all that sort of thing. I don't even have a wood shop.
Just got a handful of tools and got to make it work with that, huh?
Yep. Make some noise here.
All right. Back you guys away a little bit so it's not quite so noisy for you.
You're probably giving somebody motion sickness.
No, I don't think it's too bad with the gimbal. Herb Page, this is almost like the Red Green Show, the handyman corner. I think the Canadian in the room will know the show, lol. Actually, we've watched like every episode they've posted on YouTube, so they are pretty hilarious.
We do know the Red Green Show.
We do.
So how about them apples?
And we're not Canadians.
No, we decidedly are not Canadian.
No.
Although I like Canadian.
The duct tape. Oh, right there. Green duct tape. We just haven't used it yet.
And I'm not wearing suspenders.
No,
And
you're
a
not.
fishing
Plaid. The plaid shirt.
And a fishing hat.
Yeah. We could make it work.
For all those that don't have no idea of that show, they're going to be like, what in the world are they talking about?
Yeah, basically a hillbilly comedy. Pretty much summarizes it.
Yep.
Hi, Paul's Garage.
Hey there, Paul. Welcome to Roy's Moments of Insanity.
Moments of Insanity with Roy. For the Honor Forge. Says I gotta get going, gotta see a play my wife choreographed. If any of y'all are in the Redland, California area, check out the Lighthouse Theater. Cool.
Cool.
Sounds neat. Have a good time.
What, we're not as interesting as your wife's play? Come on, man. I know what it is. If it was the forging,
Oh,
they'd
yeah.
stay around for the forging.
Is that what it is?
He'd be like, wife, I've got live stream tonight. No, most decidedly not. I don't think he would. That doesn't look square at all, does it? That does not look square at all. Well, so we'll check it from the other side of the board, which is probably not as square. Probably not even square in of itself. I'm probably making some woodworker out there cringe. Like cringe times 10.
Eh,
There you go. Good enough.
they could always...
It's a shipping crate, guys. It's a shipping crate.
Yeah, shipping. Brent Legg says, gotta head to the store and get a few things. You have a wonderful evening and God bless. And thank you for the $10 super chat, Brent.
Yeah, thank you, Brent Legg. You have a great evening as well. So, before too many people take off, I'm going to talk a little bit about the live streams and where we're going with them. It's just kind of an update deal before I make these next cuts. So, as of right now, we do not have a quality internet provider, and the cost is going to be exorbitant to have it brought back to where we live and rent. And so, therefore, we have made the business decision, Jessica and I, to not continue the live streams for the rest of this year. So, the regular live streams, as of this year, are going to be over with. So, if we do any type of live streams, they will be done in this format, basically, with the gimbal.
Mm-hmm.
And we may do this on some Friday night forging. Of course, the colorations won't be correct or accurate, as it is on the cell phone, and it's dark, so it gets a little pixelated and stuff. But we basically decided that the amount of, how are we going to say it, the cost is not worth the reward, so to speak. It is not worth the entertainment side of things to continue bringing the stream. So that's a bit of an upset for us, but we are going to continue on with streams like this, and hopefully you guys like this kind of format. It could be quite interesting. Jessica also has a tripod that we can always lock the gimbal down into, and as you guys can see, that helps smooth it out. So go ahead and work your hand left and right, honey.
Okay.
So she's working her hand left and right. It's in kind of like a follow mode right now.
Yeah.
Or keeping it level.
Can go up or down. Woo! It slows that a lot right there.
Yep.
Yep.
So, and then you can use the joystick to go.
Yeah.
She can use this joystick to, well,
Not in this
mode.
mode. Yeah, it has to be a different mode.
But in a different mode, she can use the joystick to turn it and all this other stuff. So it's kind of a fancy bit of kit for cell phones. So we will be using that. So it won't be in high definition or anything else like that. But you guys will have to just kind of put up with it for the time being.
Billy Strong says, "Oh man, Ben Toombs, bummer. Santa Maggiore, any live stream is good. Paul's Garage, bummer, but you got to do what you got to do."
Yep.
Kenneth Hack, good afternoon. Hello.
Random.
Sorry. Billy Strong, don't blame you though. Hammer Time New York, these are cool. What else would we do on Fridays?
Yep. there's just too much money that's involved with trying to bring the streams. We've already put a lot of money into it, personal money and stuff, and well, that's kind of the upsetting feature, is all the money that's went into making streams possible and making them as nice as they are is now kind of null and void right now at this point in time.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I was doing some testing last night with we do have new internet, and I was doing some testing with it, and for some reason, it's just, it's choppy. Like, we get good data, and then it, like, really cuts back, and it's, like, this major fluctuation. And so I tried a test stream last night, actually 5 of them, and it was too choppy. It was, like, constantly, like, loading, and it wouldn't, like, get the full thought out. So, like, maybe where you could hear the audio, you couldn't actually see anything. It was like a frozen screen kind of thing. And so I was having issues with that. I'm still going to do some more testing on it, but I'm afraid, even though we upped how much we're paying for our cell phones and internet, that it's just still not good enough to support the type of live stream we were doing. So that's one of the reasons why we're having to do this adjustment. But at least we're still able to do live streams, at least in this format. So. Hammer Time, New York. Yagi, antenna off the neighbors with their permission, of course. That could be a possibility. We do have one neighbor that has internet, but they probably aren't the friendliest, I would say. So, Ben Toombs, you better. You're going to regret this.
Yeah. It'd be one of those we'd have to sell your sister to them. One of them kind of neighbors. You know what I'm talking about. We all have those kind of neighbors.
Coffee's...
Or maybe it's just me.
I know. I mean, there's people who have way more neighbors than what we do out here, but...
Yeah, we just have an interesting breed, is all.
Mm-hmm. Coffee's forged. Now my Friday nights will be boring.
We'll still be having Friday night streams as we have the time to do them, but they're just not going to be the same production quality.
Yeah. Not quite the same production quality as obviously the 2 mirrorless cameras. Those did an excellent job, but even so, all of the regular videos coming from us will still be made with those mirrorless cameras, so those will still be, very high, extremely high quality.
Yeah. So basically this is where the cost of the value of the stream, the quality, is not worth it. We live out in rural America, so, that's just kind of how it is. We're kind of stuck with it. We got lucky for a period of time, and now it appears that we are being unlucky for a fairly amount of time. Time and chance happens to everyone, so you just happen to hose us on this one.
And you are a great neighbor. Unfortunately, you don't have the internet that we can ping off of.
Who's what?
Your mom. She said, "What are you talking about? I'm a great neighbor." Jason Sullivan says, "It's still twice as good as my lives, lol." Yeah, we're using a LG V20, and it does have a good camera to it. This one's, Roy's been using this one for about a year now, and so the sensor is sensor's getting kind of iffy on this one, but it can even film in 4K when you first get it, but again, with the hot steel, the colors are a little bit off. You kind of get the purplish glow.
Well, you get a white ball of fire.
Yeah.
You don't get the purplish glow, but you get a white ball of fire.
Oh, yeah.
Which doesn't exactly antiquate to very good filming.
Mm.
When you're trying to show heat colors. So, all the regular content will still be in high quality. It'll all still be very high quality. The regular content will be. It's just we have to reduce the quality of the streams for the time being. At least for the rest of this year.
Your mom says we can use her phone, not as good as yours. Yeah, but we'd hate to get you kicked off of your cell phone carrier, so just got to do with what we got.
Yep.
Granddad's Forge, just a thought, can't you guys build a little shack out by the road where your cable is, then blast your own Wi-Fi back to the house?
That would be a landlord thing.
Yeah.
If we own the place, heck yes. In fact, I've got a buddy, I know people who could get me fairly good access to internet like that. But with doing that work in that kind of field, the unfortunate part is, again, we rent, so it's fortunate and unfortunate. Unfortunate because, say if this was our home that we had bought or something, I would just pay to have the internet because it's something we would use on the regular. But since it is a renting thing, it's not advantageous to spend that much money for a place that you don't own.
Yeah.
At least that's not smart business sense. It's a lot of money going out in things that don't go up in value. Woo-wee!
It's gonna be a snug fit.
Well, it's gonna be a snug fit. Now, we measured it 6 times, cut it too short. Then we've measured it an additional 4 times and cut it once. So now let's see if we still cut it too short. Let's see if we've made up from our blunder. Shall we?
Let's see, I think we're down to about a quarter of a bar, so we might have another 10 to 15 minutes maybe, guys.
Of battery life?
Yep.
Okay. Boom! It fits. Here we are. So now you guys can see a little bit of what goes into the process.
Those crates making.
So also while I'm here, I want to go ahead and shout out a few people that you guys are going to want to go check out. I think most people in the stream have seen Tim at Big Dog Forge and John Switzer at Black Bear Forge. I still very highly recommend both these channels. They're both doing some really awesome content. John Switzer at Black Bear Forge has already completed his wrought iron collaboration with me. His project, his Dragon Door Knocker. So you'll definitely want to check that out. We've got a playlist on that.
Mm-hmm.
And Tim at Big Dog Forge has just started his it's a split lamp that he's making. So definitely check out his channel there. And so he just got done, I guess he just done part 2, I would say. Yeah, it's part 2 I think that he did. By the way, this is where the whole crate gets its rigidity from, is the quarter ply on the back. So you might be wondering why I didn't put the framework, if I put any frames in the corner so I could put bigger screws and things. It's because the combination of building all this is what makes a good solid crate.
Mm-hmm.
Plus it's going to have a front the same way.
Yeah. It'll be sturdy.
Yep. So, what else was I going to say? Also, there's another guy, I did a community post about him. His name's Brent Bailey. You can find him at Brent Bailey Forge on Instagram. He's been doing a lot of really neat tools and things that you can do under a power hammer. Doing different stuff under a power hammer. He's got a 250-pound little giant. I did a community post about him. And he is definitely worth the watch. He's doing some pretty good content there. So I just wanted to shout him out. You can't comment in any of his comment sections. He's got the comments turned off. So he's not real big on community there, but you can converse with him on Instagram. I think he just does that because it's easier for him to converse on Instagram with people with questions. So if I think about it, I'll try to leave the links to his shop in the description, his channel in the description. Definitely worth going and checking out if you get the chance. Content will continue here as usual. It will be changing somewhat the format, as I've previously mentioned in another stream, to make it more viable for me as a creator to do it. Do the content in such a way that I can keep up with it with all my current orders.
Yeah, juggle it all.
Yep. As you can see, there's a lot more behind doing this level of ironwork than just forging stuff, right? Like
yep.
There's finish work and there's all sorts of stuff like that. So, how many bars we got?
Bars? Oh.
You said
much.
Power?
Power, yeah, it's still about a quarter.
Still got about a quarter. All right. Let me bring out one of our frames and see how it fits.
Yeah, sounds good. You want me to wait here or follow you?
You can walk with me.
Walk with
Come
you?
on, cameraman.
Okay. All right. Catching up.
Get that camera spun over here so they can see me. Not
All right.
looking at the grass.
All right. Ah! It's like a roller coaster. Rotate.
Here, let me have it. Here.
I got it. I figured
You got
out.
it?
I have to press it sideways. I was trying to press it
All
up.
right.
There we go. Dustin Dixon, I saw your message. You said, "Hey, found out earlier that I am going to need most of my teeth pulled. Not trying to make it about me, but that is the worst thing to happen to me in a very long time." I am really sorry to hear that, Dustin. I know that's not any fun to have teeth out, and then, but you know, worse yet, to have all of them out. So
I haven't had any teeth yanked, but I've had to have plenty of root canals. So
yeah, you have. You had your wisdom teeth out.
well, yeah, I had wisdom teeth out. So here's my project I've been working on. This is what's going to be going all the way clear to Texas. These are fireplace frames I make. Whenever you can see that. Let me shut down this fan here so
Okay.
you wouldn't hear me a little better. You don't get that hum in the background. There you go, a lot quieter. Don't have to speak over it. So here's a frame that was recently completed. I've also got a video coming out of a tool that I use that, man, is just slick. It's some welding squares from Fireball Tools. I'll give you guys a little quick free demo of it. But these things are slick as all get out here. I don't know if y'all can see that. They're focused. You got little tabs on them. And these things are accurate for squareness. You just clamp the steel straight to it and weld away, and it comes out perfectly square. These frames came out of these frames right here, perfectly square. So what used to take me a really long time to get squared up, I cut the time off by a good half to 2/3.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it. So, yep. What else, huh?
Yes.
Follow
you out. Away we go. I have to remember, in this mode, the camera does not turn. One of the other modes, it turns by itself.
Well, now you have to rotate it.
Yeah, I gotta rotate it.
You're in the pan thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yep. Alan Schunert, welcome. Manga 12, we are making a crate for this frame, as is being illustrated currently. Should be a nice snug fit.
Boom.
Oh, still has a little bit of space.
There we
That's
go.
Cool. Awesome.
That's going to fit nicely.
That's
so
gonna
there's going to be
fit
two
nicely.
frames that go in here. And then the top will get put on. And it'll get branded. I have branding, got a set of branding irons that I'll use, and I'll actually brand the crate. So yeah, so might go ahead and cut some foam and load these in now.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, that will be just enough space for the foam, won't it?
Huh?
that will be enough space for the foam.
Oh yeah.
Techronmatic, thank you for the $20 super chat.
Thank you, Techronmatic. Appreciate that, brother. Oh. Set this over here, out of the way.
Alright guys, it's gonna get a little wiggly here for a second. I'm gonna see if I know it's gonna be a lot. If I hand carry it, yep, there's our battery warning. That was about to happen.
Okay, well, let's say goodbye to everybody real quick. So,
Okay.
all right, everyone, we ate to run. Turn it around.
Yeah, flip it around to us.
We ate to run, but the battery life's dying on the phone here. Thank you all so much for being a part of this stream. Thank you everybody who donated super chats in this stream as well. Make sure, you know, everybody give them hand claps in the comment section as well. Like I said, it kind of bums us out. We won't be able to do the streams like regular, but these work too, I guess, you know,
Yep.
be able to do this. And so before it runs out of juice here and energy, just want to say thank you. We appreciate you. There's going to be a lot of great content still yet to come. Ain't that right, Jess?
That's right, there sure is.
Yep. So, all right, everybody. So we'll see y'all later. Have a great evening. Make sure to catch this. If you're just getting in, catch it on the replay if you can. So,
Yeah.
anyways, we'll talk to y'all later. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.